Heck. It's been a minute. All right, I am working on spooky stuff today. I'm finishing some panels that have astrology on them, and I'm gonna do some tote bags. This is a tiny tote bag, and I'm gonna try to sew on this without taking it apart. We'll see if that works. If it doesn't, then I will have to take it apart. I think this will make a really cute trick-or-treat bag. Don't you think? Very cute, right? So I'm going to put, let me see if you can see this. I'm going to put this, I'm going to put a pumpkin on there. And he it looks like that. So that's what I'm gonna put on this bag. Except I'm gonna put it in white, obviously. I considered putting a glow thread. I just don't know if I want to put it in glow thread tonight. I think I'm just gonna use regular white because if it doesn't work out, then I didn't use glow thread costs so much more than regular thread. So anyway, I have been busy and I have not been on live in a good minute. So I'm happy that you're here and I'm happy that you're joined. And this is what I'm doing in my sewing room today. All right, my studio. Also, I will show you later the haunted house that I put together, and it is for sale. And if you want to buy it, the first one to message me will get to buy it. You'll be having a haunted house. It's a luminary, and it is made of fabric and thread. It's very light and very airy, and so it's kind of delicate, but it's a really neat decoration. So I'll show it to you later. And that will be something that you can look forward to, and I can sell it to you. All right? Oh no, I forgot to declare that I was doing that. Hang on one second. Let me do my content disclosure because I am going to, sell my own stuff. I've got a lot of stuff to sell. A lot. I could just show you the stuff I got to sell. Anyway, I'm so glad you're here and happy spooky season. This is fun. Once again, all right, so this is what's going on. I have Taurus here, and these can be customized. And then I have Pisces back here. They can be customized with your name and the date of your birth. And if you do that, it comes as a panel for $45. I'm making a spooky bag today. And it's going to be a trick-or-treat bag. And it's going to look like this on the bag. Okay, but it's going to be white. All right, it'll be white. So I hope you're having a great Sunday. I'm gonna go over to my other machine and put this in and see if I can actually sew this without opening it up. But we'll see because it's small, and so trying to get that on there in the machine, it's a challenge. And then I'll have to babysit it. Okay, I'll have to hold it and make sure it doesn't. But isn't that neat? That is so neat. I love it. Okay, it's gonna take. It'll take a half an hour to sew, and I'm not worried about half an hour to sew. But I'm gonna mark this first, find the center, and I'm going to find the center on the stabilizer. That's already hooped. It's paper. So when I have it done, it'll rip right off. So when you're trying to sew something, oh, I forgot one thing. I need to make it sticky. Okay, so I'm using this basting adhesive, and that's gonna make it stick. And there is a setting on the machine. I'm not gonna hoop this inside the hoop because what happens is you can get what's called hoop burn. And hoop burn is like, it makes it kind of shiny. And so then you can see where the hoop actually was. So there's a setting on the machine, and if you have an embroidery machine, you probably have this setting. And what it does is it does a basting stitch around the edge of your sewing area. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this inside out. Oh no, I gotta mark it first. I'm gonna mark it. Okay, so I'll turn this so you can see my table. I can't read the chat like this, but I might be too far away. But if you have anything to say, but you know, let me know. I'm gonna use chalk to mark this because chalk will wipe away. Because this won't go in the wash. It'll just have candy in it. Alright, so I'm going to line this up, and my design is, let's see, I have to figure out how big it is. 6 by 6, so it's 6 inches by 6 inches. So I want to kind of center it, but I think maybe up a little bit because this will spread out, right? So this is the true bottom right here. This is the true bottom because it's boxed, all right? So this is the true bottom. So I'm going to measure from the true bottom here. Measure it. Turn that up. And then we're not going to measure the little straps, okay? Now remember, these are for sale. I'm going to sell these, all right? So if you're interested in having this as a Halloween bag, you know, trick-or-treat bag, it's going to be so cute and adorable. And I'm really looking forward to this being very cute. And okay, so I've got that centered there. Now I want to center it. I'm using the board that I have, so this is going to be the center right here. And then I want it to be about 2 inches down, maybe 2 inches down, so the top will be 2 inches down, and then I'll find the center from there, which will be 3 inches down, right? So this is where the center is. And I'm just going to make a line, go all the way across here. And I'm going to make a line here. And this will be lined up with the lines that I put here. Okay? So, I'm going to put this adhesive spray. Okay? So, here's the markings. And I'm going to turn that inside out before I put it on the machine. Okay, so I'm going to just put a little bit of this on here, and I'm going to be real careful to keep it off of my hoop, but I'm going to, it's good to have it be a little bit generous because you really want it to stick, and since this is kind of a canvas, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to make it stick. Okay, I hope you're having a great Sunday. It's beautiful here. I live in northern Indiana. I do know that the weather is questionable in all sorts of parts of the country. It's either hot or you're getting too much rain. All right, so the orientation of my hoop is like this in the machine, okay, and the top of the pumpkin is right here. So I want the top of my bag to be here. Now, one last thing that I have to do, and this helps so much. I am going to use a pen that is heat sensitive, so it can wash away with heat. You won't ever see it, but I'm gonna put it on the paper. I'm gonna center it with these lines. There are little notches right here on your hoop, and if you have an embroidery machine, if no one has ever told you this little notch is something that you can feel when you're putting your garment or your object or whatever your fabric in there, and you can kind of feel where, see if that line is lined up, right? Okay. So I'm gonna draw a line, and that way I can really see, and it helps so much to keep everything square. I'm telling you, it really works. I cannot tell you how many times I have had something go in crooked, and it is sad. It makes me so upset. All right, so we're gonna do the top of the bag is gonna go here. Here's the top of the bag. Do you see that cat over here? I don't know if you do. That's Max. All right, so I wanna make sure that I get everything out of the way. So let me do this. And I'm gonna line these lines up with this. All right. Now I'm hoping that I don't have to take this apart to be able to embroider on it. Okay, because the whole, oh my gosh, it would make it so much quicker if I didn't have to do that. Okay, so the astrology panel of the Taurus is done, and I'll show that to you. That Taurus, it looks beautiful. And I sell a lot of them. They are very popular, very popular. There are, you know, and people special order, they can be special ordered. And they can be also put on something else. I put them on fabric, so, you know, and I put them on the, a canvas, a blank canvas, so that it can hang on the wall. You know, I might even actually be able to do that while I'm on live today. Okay, so there it is, lined up. Okay, and it's stuck because I put some basting adhesive on the tearaway. All right, that doesn't hurt it. Let me show you the other machine right now. I don't know if you can see it. There. Okay, so here's the Taurus. Okay. And I'm going to move it now so that it will sew the same thing on the Pisces. So what it did is it sewed the star pattern for Taurus. It also put the symbol for Taurus. And those are things that are automatically on these panels. Okay. And these panels are 8 by 10, and they come already framed. All right, so what I want to do is move my hoop until I see the part that I want to sew. All right, I think that is the part I want to sew. Maybe there's one more. Oh, there we go. That's the part I want to sew. Okay, so there it is. Now I'm just going to start it, but there it goes. It's very nice and automatic. So thank you for being here and watching this. And happy Sunday. I really appreciate this. How about that? That is so cool. I love it. feel free to ask any questions in the chat, and I'd really like to know how your day is going. It is sunny here and probably in the mid 70s in northern Indiana. And these are sewing on just a piece of blue. What do you call this? No, it's kind of a polyester blend. And that'll get framed. Okay, so now I'm gonna bring you over to the other machine. This is where the action is today. All right. So I've got this already in my machine, but I haven't done the basting around. And thank you for the likes. My goodness, Alex. Yes, it's gorgeous. It is for sale. If you want to purchase one, you just private message me and we can talk about how you can purchase that. So if you love it, it can be yours. It's $35 plus shipping with the panel without any personalization. And if it's personalized, it's $45 plus shipping. All right. Ready? It is a Sunday afternoon, y'all, and this is what I'm doing right now. So I am making a trick-or-treat bag. This is a tote bag. All right, now this setting where it does the basting is fickle, and I don't know why, but I have to like start it and restart it a few times. Okay, you're looking like way too high. I'm gonna lower the camera down just a little, and I'm sorry that this is weird at the moment. Okay. I think I need a new tripod, because this one is not keeping track of where I want it to be. Okay, well, all right, look. There, okay, there. All right, thank you, Alex, for all the likes, I appreciate it. Okay, so here we go. I have it centered, I've got my needle centered, and I'm going to baste it. And the basting, it can be kind of scary over here. All right. Oh, okay. So I can see that is not, it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Okay. So I have to restart it. And I don't know if it's the kind of thread that it does, but that it doesn't like sometimes. No, it's coming out. Okay. If it comes out too many times, I'm just going to hold it while it sews, because I have the adhesive on here and it shouldn't move. And I think I'm just going to do that. So let's just get it started. Let's just start this pumpkin. All right. Let's just start it. I have to hold on to it because I don't want any of this other fabric to get in the way. All right. I'm using just regular white. I don't want to put any glow. I don't want to do glow in the dark on this yet, because I want to see how it sews out on this bag. I got this bag pre-made. This is already a pre-made constructed bag. So it's what I call a blank, all right? So it is a blank that I bought. And I'm gonna put Halloween themed things on here, but it's possible I could put the astrology panel on here. I need to size it and see if it actually will fit. So, Alex, thank you so much for the likes. I really appreciate it. So, if you're interested in purchasing any of these, that bag or an astrology panel is sewing behind me. Let me put some clips in this, and that will make sure that we're holding on to it. So stop that. Okay, sometimes the clips help. I got these at the Dollar Tree. They're just for hair. If you're an embroiderer, if you're somebody that embroiders, these can actually hold pretty well. So go grab yourself some from the Dollar Tree. Alright, so I'm just gonna gather this up a little bit and see if I can pull back some of this extra just so I have a little bit of peace of mind in the back here. So, and then I can watch the front. And since I know it's round, once I see that it's done with the round part. But I want to show you the Pisces here in a second. But I'll tell you what, I think the Taurus and the Leo are my favorites. But I am going to do an entire set of I'm going to do an entire set. I really am. I love them. So this is what's going on here. Alright, covered up the Taurus. So I can do 2 at a time in this tray, but here's the Taurus. And it's beautiful, isn't it? It's gorgeous. So there's the Pisces back here. Okay, and the color scheme can be different. So if you want a different color scheme, it's a little bit extra, but you can request a different color scheme. So like if you want greens, or if you want purples, or you want blues for your particular item, then, you know, it's easy. I really don't like this. This is not working well for me. Okay. Let me see if I can fix this somehow. And I don't know if I can. Okay, hang on. I tilted it down, so now I'm gonna just tilt it up like this. Oops. All right, not professional. It's okay. It's all okay. It's all fine. It's all fine. So you're further away. It's fine. You're further away. I can zoom you in just a little bit. Okay, let's go. There it is. All right, so we're gonna sew the pumpkin, and I have to pay attention to the pumpkin. Pay close attention to the pumpkin, because I don't want any of this extra fabric to get caught in there. I want it to stay smooth. And since it's canvas, it's not gonna stretch. And if I had something like those panels back there, I had to actually based onto the fabric, because that fabric is a little bit stretchy. So I have that basted with the basting spray, and then I also have it basted with the thread. Okay, so I don't know if y'all can see this, but it is going to be absolutely adorable. And it has 26 minutes left. Thank you for all the likes. You are just amazing. How are you doing today? How are you doing? What's new? Tell me. What's for dinner tonight at your house? I need ideas. What's for dinner? Yeah, if I didn't have to hold this one, I would, let me show you the other one here, because that's just somewhat more interesting for a moment. Yes, a smaller version on this bag would be fantastic. I have to give it a try. That would be something that I would have to practice first. I really would love to do that, and that was my next project. So after I do the pumpkin, I'm going to do an astrology panel, but I'm going to have to probably, it'll be minimized, right? It'll be made smaller, and so what happens is the stitches get denser, and so they don't look as pretty and as smooth. So the digitizing, digitizing's changing because you're making it smaller. And I put it in this machine to make it smaller, but I haven't. But like really small. I wanted it really small, but I haven't tried it where it was like 7 inches by. It would be 7 by 5, I think, and it's fitting on an 8 by 10 right now. So if you have any questions, but yeah, just DM me. I can try it. I can see. But yeah, I would definitely make one. But I can't wait to see what this one looks like. This is gonna be amazing. I don't know. Can you see this pumpkin? Can you see this? This is just cool. This is my sweatshop. I'm doing all of the things. I have to babysit this one. I have to babysit. Oh no, the machine behind me is out of bobbin thread, and this one is, I have to babysit it. So I'm gonna turn that one off, and I'm gonna come over here, and I have to take this out, and I'm gonna cut the thread. I'm going to, I believe I have black in here. Okay, take this tray out. And this is a really, really giant tray. This is the back. And I can give you kind of a close-up look at what this looks like up close. Yeah, I'll give you an up-close view. Okay, so bobbin changed. All right, so this is what Taurus looks like. There's the Taurus, and it's made up of 3 colors. So it's a dark, medium, and light. Now, I don't know if you can see the dark purple down there, and then you have kind of a fuchsia, and then you have a lighter one, and it's what gives it the depth. And then you have 2 colors for the outline. So the outline here is a nice little, I don't know, it's kind of a, not a copper, but I don't know what you would call that. It's not cream. And then this down here is more, yellow. But it's so pretty. Isn't it pretty? And then I have the Pisces panel, which is the one that is in the middle of sewing at the moment. And it is doing the stars. And I love how they are swimming together. And so close up, you got a close up of this and this. And again, this panel is $35 when it's done, plus shipping. Okay. All right. And I'm going to try to finish this panel on live today. Okay. I'm going to try to do that. Okay. All right. Okay, it thinks it's not threaded, but it is. This is part of the basting, the tail from the basting. And don't really need it right now. I will need it for lining it up. It's very useful for lining it up on the actual canvas. This is the color. I don't know what you would call this. It's kind of a nice cream, shiny. Then you have the yellow up here. This one. All right, so let's start it, and then we'll go back over to the bag where I have to hold it. Okay, I need to make sure that I respond to the chat, but once I get settled here, I'll go back and look at the chat. So this is the pumpkin, and I can see this is the edge. I can already see the shape of the pumpkin coming. All right, gotta start it. Okay. But this is what I'm making. This is what's gonna be on the bag when it's done. Just in white thread. It's not gonna be glow in the dark. And it's just gonna be on one side. So what do you have to say? You got anything to say? All right, I love that you're here. Gotta watch what I'm doing. Gotta watch what I'm doing. So this still has a stem to go up here. I need to be using a stylus instead of putting my fingers back there because I don't want to get sewn in. That's never happened. Alright. Ooh, look, it's sewing the tooth in the mouth. Here's the mouth. Okay. Thread broke. So we'll just rethread. It's fine. It's just going to rethread. I have to rethread. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 7. Down. Thread. I love the automatic threader. I've gotten to the point where I have trouble threading. Okay, let's make sure that. All right, I have to trim that little tail up here and keep it slightly clean. If I can grab it, there we go. All right, there we go. Off to the races. Oh no, I've got another one. I have to trim this off too. Oh, that was the same one. Alright. Alright. I love that you're here. Thank you for being here. And if you have any questions, let me know. I will be selling this bag. This bag will be $18 plus shipping. It has a pumpkin on one side, and the bag is, oh gosh, what was the approximate size of the bag? 10 by 10. Look at that fill in. It looks so cool. It's starting to really look like a pumpkin. Thank you for the likes, Alex. I really love it. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing the live as well. That really is very helpful. And interacting when you ask me questions and I can respond. That's great too. I will be posting this again on my other social media so that you can see it on my YouTube channel. So if you are interested in seeing some of the past projects that I've done, then head over to my YouTube channel. I haven't updated it there for a couple of months, so I I need to get my butt over there and put some content. But I think this is just really, really good. This only has 20 minutes left to it, and I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more. So, I don't know. Okay, 2 messages. All right. Thank you for the likes, I swear. Look at it. It's starting to look like a pumpkin. Wouldn't this be fun to carry for candy? I love it. That's a steal for 18. It really is. I'll post it on my Etsy and you'll be able to purchase over there. Actually, same thing with the panel. I've got to set that up for those astrology panels because there'll be an area for personalization. But yeah, I'm gonna try the astrology on one of these bags. I think I've got 3 bags or 4. But I really wanted to see if this fit, and it does. I did shrink it down just a little bit so it would fit in the hoop. Thank you very much for being here. How's your day going? Terry, thank you for joining. How's your day going? Okay, I think that the astrology panel's done back here. Okay, I think it's done. And I'll be taking those off of there and I'll be putting them onto I'll be putting them on the canvas. Very shortly I'll be doing that. Okay, now I'm starting to see that. Look at that! That's so fun. Isn't that fun? I need a new tripod. I really do. I'm so upset about this one. It feels broken. So this chalk will just wipe away. Okay, so this still has 18 minutes because it's got a lot of little curlicues down here in the bottom. And then it also has the stem. And I'm afraid to leave it. I'm afraid to leave it going. I've ruined so many things by taking a minute, walking away, and coming back, and what happens is all of this fabric gets caught under that needle, and then it gets pulled up into the embroidery needle and the embroidery foot, and it rips and tears and breaks needles and such like that. Hello DME, hello Kaylee. How's your day going? Okay, I think I can leave this for just a second and show you the astrology panels, and that those are done. And I can take those out of the machine. And I can show you the Pisces. This is Pisces. Pisces is all done. And it doesn't say Pisces on it. It just has the Pisces symbol and then the Pisces star shape, which is on the constellation. All right. So I'm going to take that out here shortly. I'm going to have to watch my pumpkin. Make sure it sews like it's supposed to sew. Yeah, I don't want to miss the pumpkin. There's the pumpkin. So this is $18 plus shipping. It's a 10 by 10 bag. That's really coming together, isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but I have to have these clips to hold back the extra fabric. Alright, it's gonna go do another stem here. Oh no, it's outlining. It's cool. Alright, let's make sure it'll have a side. Okay, so I'm going to show you my newest project. And this will be in my Etsy store. It is a luminary. It is made of fabric and thread. Has a place to put a battery candle. All of the windows are made of netting. They are, and this is lace, so you'll be able to see the light coming through. There's a little detail of a cat and a pumpkin. And then there's a ghost on this side. And the ghost is made of organza, so it also will have some light coming through. And we have a detail of a bat here. Another window. And all of the windows have netting. Okay? Here's another one that has netting. Alright. All of the roof is made of cork. And all of the cork is colored to match the house. You see this? And then you have the bottom where you put the candle. This will be on Etsy here soon. It retails for $75 plus shipping. Then it's a very, very nice decor. It doesn't weigh very much. It's very, very, very light. It might weigh a couple ounces because it's just thread and fabric. That is all it is. Just thread and fabric. Okay? So, if this is something that you're interested in, I am certainly ready for you to purchase this. It's got a front door, back door. Isn't it cute? This took so long to put together. You put it together with buttons and buttonholes. So it has a little thing in it, sews the button, and it sews the buttonhole, and then you put them together with a special tool. And then you glue it together. Make sure it doesn't fall apart. So there it is. Place for a candle. A battery candle right here. Lights. Maybe I'll put some lights in it so you can see what it looks like lit up. Okay, I can do that momentarily. Okay, pumpkin is starting to take shape. It's looking really nice. And I love that this is raised, like it's satin. It's a satin stitch, so it has kind of a raised feel to it like this. It gives it some definition, which is really nice. So this is the bag that it's starting with, right here. This is the bag. And it has a boxed bottom, and it measures 12 tall and 14 inches wide. And the handle drop, which is, you know, it could probably go over your shoulder, is 10 inches. So this could be a little boho bag, a shopping bag, a trick-or-treat bag, you know, a toiletry bag, an overnight bag, a school bag. You definitely put your school supplies in here. Alright, this is almost done. It has less than 10 minutes left. Okay? Less than 10. It is looking so nice. I love it. So nice. Now I'm looking for the chat. How are things going? Joe, it's nice to see you. I know, thank you. Yes, I am gorgeous. Thank you so much. I have been absent. I know. The room has been quiet for quite a bit of time, but I do want to show you. Look what I made. This is amazing. It's a luminary. And I'm selling this for $70 plus shipping. I'm going to put some lights in it and show you what it looks like with the lights. And this is a trick-or-treat bag. It's a tote bag. It measures about 12 by 14. Isn't this cute? I just got it. It's OESD. And there are 4 patterns with it. There's a pumpkin, there's a bat, there's a skeleton, and there's a, what was the other one? Well, pumpkin. There's just 4. There's just 4. So, but yeah, thank you. How are things in Kansas? My goodness. Okay, that didn't sound good. I heard something. It sounded like it might have broke. Did the thread break? Nope, it did not. Okay. No, it's looking so neat. I love it. I love it. I am so excited. This fits in my smaller machine. I love it. But it needs to be babysat, like I have to babysit it. Just a little bit. Kansas is good. Well, thank you. Yeah, thank you for giving me an update. What's your weather like? Does it feel like fall yet? Okay, I have to put some lights. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this. It is so neat. All right. You got your machine up and going. Oh yeah, you got your machine up and going? Oh my goodness. Well, that is good news. I am so glad to know. Oh my gosh, that took forever. That was a long minute. Glad you have it. What are you making on it? Oh no, come on. That got close. Whew. Don't fail me. I'm getting this house ready to light up so we can see what it looks like lit. It comes with the lights. But this will be in my Etsy store. Okay. We'll check it out. I haven't put it there yet. Had to create it first. I wasn't sure if this would work in here, but it does. I'm so glad it fits in my tiny machine. Ah, don't do it. There we go. Gotta babysit. Gotta babysit. It is so neat. It's just really looking like a pumpkin. Really loving it. Putting batteries in some lights so we can see what that house looks like with some lights in it. All right, coming up to the top here. Pull this up, give it some room. Alright, I'm getting ready to do some local shows. That's always fun. You know, go to show off my wares and see what else is going on with everybody. And all their stuff. But it's nice to see you, Joe. I'm so glad you joined. I was wondering if you would show up Because, I mean, it's been a long minute since I've been on here. I think everybody forgot who I was. Oh, look at that stem. It's so neat. Look at that. That's very cool. I love it. So I'm putting this string of lights in this house. It does come with a string of lights. Oh, puzzle piece. Oh, let me do again. All right, verified. Puzzle piece. Okay, so I'm putting lights in here. Comes with a strand of lights. Strand of lights makes it just fantastic. Just changes the way it looks completely. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Okay, let's go. Now we're looking good. Oh my gosh. All right. So 1 minute left on the pumpkin, and we can take that out of the hoop. And then I'm gonna finish the panels. All right. And I'm so glad you're joining me for a Sunday afternoon. This is, it's very SMR, I don't know, like soothing. I love watching these. The rhythmic. I just sit here and watch it all the time. Okay, that's so cute. That is so cute. Turned out really well. I am so happy with this. All right. So it's done. It took a half an hour. That is not very, very long, really, for a project like this. It could probably, for a half an hour, you can get quite a few done, So, let me do that. There we go. Okay. So now let's go to the table. And there's a lot going on over here. We've got the ghost, the jack-o'-lantern bag. And we have a couple of astrology panels. And then I want to show you this house. Let's see what this looks like. And I'm going to shut off the lights in my studio here so you can kind of see what it looks like. I think it is so neat. Okay, let me put this on here so you can see what it looks like. Isn't that fun? Try not to let it fall. And you can put these lights in here however you like, but I am so excited about the ghost. He glows in the dark. You can see through there. What? Yep. Oh no! Okay, so I put the lights in the bottom like this. Okay? And they go in there, and you can, you don't have to have them in any kind of certain place, but there it is. Do you love it? How neat is it, right? $70 with the lights. It'll be on my Etsy. It'll be with shipping. And I hope you enjoy it. This is amazing. It doesn't weigh anything, so it's just all fabric and thread. completely fabric and thread. But isn't that fun? And this is lace. And this is netting. You can see. And I think you could probably string the lights over here with, you know, some tweezers or so. And then you have the ghost. And I love that you can see him in the dark. I just love it. I know you can see him in the dark. So, in a dark room, I mean, this would just glow. It just would really glow. And I got the cat. So this will be on my Etsy. Give me a little bit of time to put this on my Etsy. I just finished it this week. I am making some more structures for Halloween, so if you're interested in some more structures, this is the place to come. But I mean, look at how cute this is. I have to show you. Look at this. Look how cute. Can you see that? Oh, shoot. I don't know. 2 left. Oops. Hey. There. Now I can see it. Yay. Isn't that fun? Lights in the house, but look at the door. I don't know why I cannot show you this like this. Okay, where's my camera? Okay, my camera's like this. So look at the door. I'm gonna put this on the. I have this put this up like this. There we go. Look at the door. No windows. It's so cute. It is so cute. There's an entire set of spooky houses. An entire set. But I know you want the ghost. I know you want this. You definitely want this. It's so fun. I love it. Okay. So, enough with the house. This is a mansion. It's a lace mansion. Isn't that cute? Okay. You would have fun in my sewing studio. It's just, I mean, there's everything in here. I've got a heat press. I've got a cutting machine. I've got, I think IKEA designed my room. You see, I've got a magnet here. My room's a mess. No judgment. Okay. So I've got all this stuff here. That's my project. Then I've got, I have an entire fabric room. I go shopping in there. So let me reposition the camera. I'll take you in my sewing room. I'll take you in my fabric room. Okay? This is a tour, so you can see my fabric room. Yeah, you know. Okay, but yeah, I've been collecting fabric way too long. Way too long. And patterns and, all things. Okay, so let me turn this around. This is gonna be so fun. All right, look, I don't know when I did this. Okay, I don't know when I did this. Okay, sometime this spring. Okay, so everything's in color coordinated. Okay, and then I have scraps in here. They're a little bit smaller. And then I have some more fabrics. These are all cottons. The entire side, this entire fabrics. These are all cottons. The entire side, this entire fabrics. These are all cottons. The entire side, this entire side, this entire side. And for example, these ghosts glow in the dark, and these ghosts also glow in the dark. I think the stars glow in the dark here. This web glows. This one glows. Just neat, right? I love glow in the dark stuff. Okay, and then this side, see there's my vinyls. Okay, and then this side, see there's my vinyls. And this side is all synthetic fabrics. So my vinyls. And this side is all synthetic fabric. So I've got, you know, velours and satin and taffeta and just anything that. So this is Mellow, and he loves to be in this room. So, all right. But this has been the tour of my fabric room. But I have it on a nice, it's just like shopping. I just shop. Okay. So while I'm in here goes my other cat. I am going to grab my panels that I need for, they're in a drawer on the other side. My astrology stuff. So I'm going to pull these two out, and I'm going to frame the astrology panels. So this is what I'm gonna do. And I don't do anything with them except for you know, I don't do anything except for put the fabric right over it. So, and it makes it nice, makes it quick. Now I don't have to worry about, look at this house. I can't hardly, I love it. Look at it. Look at this. I just love it. So spooky. It's spooky season. This took a while. It took a long while to make. I had to do little pieces at a time. I hand colored all of this cork. And you know, I think this is perfect. And especially the door. Look at the door glow. Look at that glow. I love it. Hello, Heather. Hello. Look at my house. Look at this. Do you see this? Look at this. It turned out so pretty, didn't it? Didn't it? Don't you love it? It isn't. It's so cute. And look at the ghost. He glows too. Like, I mean, if this room was really dark, you'd be able to see him glowing. But he is very cute. And then this is all hand colored. It was cork. And I had to glue this thing together. It was a mess. All right. It was a mess. So I'm going to, let me show you what I just finished doing. Okay. So you're just joining. Let me turn this camera around again. I just did this project here. This is a tote bag, and it's a Halloween bag. It's on paper, so I can just rip this off of here. This feels very magnetized to me, but let me get hands free. Hello. All right. I'm going to get hands-free here. And I'll probably turn on the lights so I can see. There. All right. And I am going to move you so I can see the chat, because I've got a lot that I've got a lot going on this table. A lot. And I am going to be doing some panels, and I'm going to, so these are going to be astrology panels. And then I've got the tote bag, and that's done. And I'm going to put this this little house back in its container. Oh, maybe I'll turn off the light. Maybe I'll turn off the light on it. That could be an issue, because I put this the battery pack in the hole, and it's hard to get out of there sometimes. Okay, so let me just, there we go. Okay, all done. And this is such a great way to transport it. You see this? And I put double-sided tape on one edge, like the bottom one, and so it just, you know, it just sticks closed for travel. So that way I can go back and forth from shows. I'm gonna clean up my table just a little bit, because I need to, I'm gonna do these panels right here. I've got a Taurus and a Pisces that I did. I did them both at the same time. I think it took, I was trying to think how much time it took. Can't remember now how much time it took in the machine. All right, so this is the pumpkin bag. This is the trick-or-treat bag. Pre-made bag, all right. And so, I mean, this is going to be the inside. It's fine, because you're just going to carry just little essentials in it, right? How cute is this? So now I can brush off the lines, okay? So they don't show, or they won't show. They'll just come right off with a little bit of rubby. But I did not do this in glow in the dark. I could if I wanted to. I could also add something to the other side, but I feel like one side is enough on this bag, and I have a couple of more, and I do want to try doing an astrology panel on one of these bags. So how's everybody doing today? So this is going to come out of the hoop, and this is not tearaway. This is cutaway. Oh, I have to take my clips off here. These are magnet clips. I'm not going to be able to take it out of the hoop while I do that. What are they? Just all... magnets are like my favorite thing. Maybe my favorite thing in science. Magnets might be my favorite. Okay, I'm going to put this hoop over here so it's not in my way. It has a home. Everything has a home. All right, again, how cute is this? You know, this is something that could also be personalized. So definitely could have, you know, a name over here. But I really like it. I think it turned out well. So there it is. That will be in my Etsy very soon. All of these products that I'm working on today in this room will be on Etsy this week, possibly this weekend. All right. So now I'm going to cut these apart so they are their own individual panels. This will be fun. I'm just gonna cut down the center here. Making sure I don't get the blue, you know. Always need to pay attention. Especially when you got really sharp things. Okay. Now I can cut away a lot of this because this right here is the edge of the panel. So a lot of this is going to get cut away. I'm going to start by cutting this away. Now just trim it down enough so that it will be able to wrap around the canvas. And I'll use a staple gun to finish the edges, or to finish it on the back, okay? I also use tape to hold it because I find that tape is very useful for holding these panels together while I'm working on them. I'll show you. It's how I stretch it. I use tape, masking tape. Now I'm going to leave the basting in there until I get it lined up on the canvas. Okay? So I have to prepare the canvas. And the way I'm going to do that, well, first I'm going to take off the plastic. Okay. Thank you for the follows, and thank you for watching and all of the likes and gifts. I really appreciate them. Okay, let's take off the plastic. All right. My schedule for lives is sort of erratic right now. Might be just the weekends that I'm doing these. All right, so now I've got these panels, and I'm going to line up my astrology piece, but I'm going to put some basting spray on here. I'm going to spray it over the trash, okay? But I'm going to put a generous amount, especially along the edges and the center. It really helps to smooth it out. It really does. And on the sides as well. It just really helps. So I've got basting spray on the edges and on the top. I'll wait to do that one. Okay, so I'm going to do the Taurus first because I'm just really impressed with the Taurus. Look at this. Isn't this pretty? All right. So now I'm going to use the basting stitches to line up. All right. I'm just going to use the basting stitches to line it up so that it's mostly straight. You know, this is not something that is essential that it needs to be completely straight. But it looks nicer if it's straight, you know. All right, I'm looking at it. Feeling the corner. Here's the corner. Now we've got to move this over. So we've got the corner right here. All right, centered. The edge there. And the edge here. Okay, it looks like it could go over just a little bit. It is already very stuck. Okay. All right, now, so there, that's what it's going to look like. And it's just stuck here. Now I'm going to take out the basting. my applique scissors and just slide that under there and do it a little bit at a time. I could do it from the back. I can't reach it because it's sitting on that panel, the canvas. So, let's see. Yeah, I really like it. I really do. It's very, very nice. Okay. So these can be personalized. Without the personalization, these panels sell for $35 plus shipping. And the personalized ones are $45 plus shipping. And the option will be on my Etsy. And they are all on a blue background or something similar to this. And they will have a color, you know, they can be different colors. Like the Taurus could be, you know, in a blue scheme or a green scheme. So if that's a personalization part that you would like to do, then that is an extra $5. So we would have different colors. All right. The center or the corners are kind of hard because there's this like double stitch so that it stayed there. Okay. My goal is to not snag the fabric. And I'm not looking up at the chat right here, so let me look at the chat for a second. All right, I know you all are riveted. You're riveted. I will post this video on my YouTube. So follow me on the YouTube channel. It is also Threads by Libby. And I don't edit. I just put this on the YouTube channel and you get to just watch it and scrub through to watch the part that you want to watch. So right now I'm just putting the, I'm getting the basting out because that's the next step after I place this on the canvas. All right. The next step is going to be to stretch it onto the canvas and fix the corners and fix the sides so that they are straight. That involves a staple gun. All right, let me do this. Okay. You know, I just noticed there's no music in here today. You know, I could be having music, but I just realized that there's no music going on today. So what's for dinner at your house today? What is for dinner? I need dinner ideas. I need dinner ideas because, you know, sometimes you get in a rut. You serve the same dinner over and over again. Ah, there we go. Okay, I'm going to have this. There we go. All right. So now, that's all done. And I can probably trim the blue. I'm going to trim the blue, I think, just a little bit. No, I don't have to trim that. I probably only trim a little bit off the top. Probably an inch. Okay. All right. So there we go. Perfect. Okay, so now I have masking tape. And I'm going to just put masking tape on either side of this to stretch it over. All right? There we go. Make sure it's flat. pretty generous with the tape because it helps stretch the fabric, you know, and you want it to be nice and smooth on the front. And then I will put a piece of paper to cover the back when I'm done. Okay, so I think that's good here. All right, so I'm going to stretch this. And remember, I put some glue on the sides, so that's going to help to make it smooth as well. Okay. Now I am not going to remove this tape. I will make sure that the tape is not going to show under on the edge of the paper. So I'm just gonna, I promised myself I would use scissors. Okay, so I'm gonna cut that off so that it doesn't show. Let's see, this piece might show. There we go. All right. I'm gonna do a couple more. I'll do a total of 3. I just want to make sure that they are pulled very taut. And I can always add more. So just to make sure that they're flat. Okay. All right. Welcome to my life. It is Sunday afternoon and I am working on several projects. I just got this bag done, this little tote bag, and this is perfect for trick-or-treating or going shopping. It's a very, very cute bag. All right, put some. Don't worry if there's a wrinkle on there. See this wrinkle? I will just put some more tape here and it will smooth that wrinkle down and there won't be any problems. So let me show you how that works. I'll get another piece. I'm just going to go ahead and do the entire length of the paper, this right here. Okay, and then I'll do the other side. We'll just straighten it out. Okay, so it is starting to look really nice, isn't it? Beautiful. Okay, a couple more. I'll do this one. And I will not remove this tape. This tape is in here permanently, but you will not see it. Okay? And don't worry, this will be stapled so that it doesn't ever come off. So the tape is actually very temporary hold. All right, now I'm going to try to do the corners. The corners are always a challenge. Okay? They just are. They're always a challenge. And because I don't like it for it to have a little flap here, so I'm going to pull that over as best I can. And since I put some spray there, it's going to help hold it. You know, I didn't put enough spray. I'm going to put some more. All right, and that's going to help. That's going to help hold that. Okay, there we go. And do that. And do that. Okay. And that's where it looks really nice. Pull that at an angle, like 45-degree angle, and then fold this part down. And just make it straight down. And then I'm going to tape it. And that'll all be covered. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good. That corner looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Make sure this side is pulled in real well. Pull that. And pull this at a 45-degree angle once more. Down this way. And then pull this down straight. And we have by the corner. Right done. All right, now we just have to do the same thing on the other end. Okay? Perfect. Now remember, it's this bump right here, I'll be pulling that with some more tape, okay? So it won't stay. I'm just doing the corners at the moment. So let me put some more spray here. That'll help hold it. Alright. Because believe me, this is not easy to hold, I'm telling you. It gets real difficult to hold. Okay? It's nice. It's like this. This gives me another hand. It just gives me another hand. It's like holding it. Because I always feel like I need a third hand to do this. Okay? So, fold this over. Pull it hard. And pull it really taut. Okay? And I'm going to pull this down, 45-degree angle. And then take the top part. Okay. How did I do that again? Other end, 45-degree angle, and then pull this over to make it straight. Okay? 45-degree angle. Yeah, I just need to make sure. There we go. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Make sure that that's tucked in real good, because I don't like it when the corner is bunchy. I just don't. And I know there's an easier way to do this. I really do. I do know that there's an easy way to do this. But I found that this works best for me right now. Okay, now I'm gonna tape this down. Make sure that I position the tape so that it doesn't show right here, but it might. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Let's pull this over at a 45-degree angle. And then grab the extra and let's make sure that that's pulled in. Oh no! Okay, there. All right, now it's straight. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna take the tape, take the extra and make sure it's smooth up here. Because I don't want it to be bumpy, and this feels bumpy up here. Okay, well, I am going to finish this very quickly here so you can see how it looks, and I will be doing some work on this with a staple gun to hold the fabric down and to make it even smoother. Okay? Okay. Alright, so all done. There it is. And I am so excited because I have these to offer in my Etsy store. The entire astrological calendar, all of them are available. Okay? This is $35 plus shipping, as this is, and it will hang. I'll put a hanger on the back, and you may personalize it. Here's the Pisces. This may be personalized for $45. And here's your trick-or-treat bag. Folks, this is your trick-or-treat bag. So make sure that you pick one up. It is such a nice size. Look how big it is. It's so big. I've got a notebook here, and I can fit a notebook in there. You see that? Look at that. I could carry that at school. You know, a lot of schools, they don't let you carry backpacks, and you have to have a bag. This would definitely carry a couple of folders and a couple of books. Maybe a pencil case. You would love it. All right, look, I'm done. And I will see you on the next one. And I promise I'm gonna try to be more consistent. Like, I mean, let's do once a week. Let's try that. Okay, let's try that. So once a week, I'm trying to go live, and make sure you check out my Etsy, because it is going to be full of the things that I showed you today. Okay, so have a great day, everybody, and I'm so glad that you were here.